Ladies and gentlemen, from the Microsoft Theater here in downtown Los Angeles, brought to you by Shawn
Welcome to the PorterWay Podcast. Showtime, Sean P. Sean Z, Antt with two T's y'all see missing. Hey, yo, listen, a funny thing is, coming in here today, I had a realization. I said, yo, I've been calling him Sean Z for a minute. You got your platform.
Yeah.
I think I was trying to support you and respect your platform.
Yeah.
I was sitting back yesterday and I thought to myself, what happened to B-Side?
I never left. I'm
Yeah.
yeah, I'm still that as well.
I said, I got to bring B-Side back. I said, people used to like, you know.
Yeah.
I had people like, they was, yo, where B-Side at and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I said, I got to bring B-Side back.
I've been more crucial with it. I've been like, do you mean me or do you mean less important Sean or Sean?
No.
Yeah,
It's-
B-side, yeah.
But then you show up today, hey, show him B-Side. Show him B-Side.
B-side.
Yeah. No. You got to bring, Hey, y'all. Hey, watch out. No. Keep it up there. Keep it up there.
All right.
Hey, watch out, y'all. I'm telling y'all, one of the few guys in this game that has journalized boxing, but has also been in the ring and did your thing as well. How many amateur fights did you have?
Just 3.
Oh, goddamn. I thought you was going to say 8 or 10. Just 3.
That's a lot, though.
What's the record? What's it looking
2
like?
and 1.
All right, 2 and 1.
Yeah,
2 and 1. 2 and 1.
We're not upside down.
So somebody would have like a 33% chance of kicking your ass.
I mean, I think I'm 3-0, but
Yeah.
You know. Actually, okay, so that last one, it was on tape, and now I don't know what this is 2006 when people are shooting it, so I don't. It's not around anymore. But I swore I won the fight. I swore in the fight. He's not really hitting me with. I'm blocking and catching. I'm landing every 1-2 because that's all we're throwing back then. Is just the 1-2.
You were like 18?
I was 15.
Oh, you were 15.
I was 15, and
So what I see you do now, like
Yeah.
you've always had that?
no, I never got comfortable in an actual fight throwing a left hook. I had a good up, so everything was just
Just straight. You kept everything
kept
straight.
I mean, if you got on the inside, but no one's fighting on the inside in the amateurs. So, I was like, I got in my ear here, but so I thought I won the fight, and I got out and I made the Oscar De La Hoya joke. I landed 120 more fucking punches that I saw on HBO. Then I watched the tape. And I was like, oh, I might have lost.
I didn't think the story was going that way.
Well, then it made me realize that's why any fighter that's in a competitive fight, not only do they think they won, they think they definitely won. And it's not, so you got to forgive fighters when they lose a 7-5 or even an 8-4, and they come out of that thing like, I got robbed.
It actually reminds me of my fight with Terence when they go to the corner and they tell him that he's down. He's like, I'm down. Like,
Right.
In his mind, I think in his mind, it's going his way because he expects it to go the way that it's going. It's not going your way, my man, even though it's going the way you expect it to go, so that's kind of funny. I always felt like, for me, if I got hit more than I'm used to getting hit, I lost, The fight I had with Kell Brook, I think that is really the only fight that I know without a
See,
shot
if I
of a
was you,
doubt.
I would have thought I won that fight.
Yeah.
And you did, right?
Yeah,
The night of, or?
I mean,
Yeah.
night of, I think I was fronting.
Yeah.
Keep it 100. I think
Yeah.
I was fronting like I won, but I knew, and I was like, nah, I lost that, So, but that's an interesting perspective when you think that it's going the way you wanted to go,
And
even
like,
though
I kind of got out hustled.
Yeah.
It kind of didn't look that good on
Yeah.
the outside right there.
Yeah.
I think part of it too is when you feel the adrenaline, and if the other guy's not hurting you, at the time I felt like everything's just bouncing off, or I'm blocking everything, and everything I'm landing is on the money. And it's like, no, you're getting hit.
Right.
Some of that is landing. You're just so hopped up in the ring, you don't know
Yeah.
it. But yeah.
A couple things to get to real quick. I got you a Terrible Jones shirt.
go.
Got you a Terrible Jones. Here you go.
Oh, Terrible John.
A Terrible John.
Yeah, Smut John.
That's a Terrible John.
Oh, shout
right
out
there.
JYD.
Shout out to my guy JYD, always in full support of my man. You guys get a chance, go check out his platform.
I'm gonna fold it up.
It's a shirt. Go on and buy it. Support. It's a shirt.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. He gonna say I'm hating on him if I say anything more, because I will be. But also the Nevada Boxing, not the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame, the BoxFan Expo is coming to Las Vegas. We'll be at the convention center September 13th. I'll probably be there in the morning for maybe a couple hours before I cut out.
I'll be joining you.
There's a link below for you guys. Don't trip. I know y'all ain't got it in the room. Don't even trip. There's a link below for you guys to click so that you can get tickets. And you're also supporting the PorterWay Podcast when you buy from us and nowhere else. So let's make sure we do that. We got Alfred Rose Jr. coming to the PorterWay Podcast today. We got Fernando coming to the PorterWay Podcast. We'll get him in a minute. Right before we get to him, though, I have a very, very special guest that I want to invite to the PorterWay Podcast. I think this is the second time we're having Ondra Berry on. Welcome to the PorterWay Podcast. Filmmaker, writer, actor, director, to the PorterWay Podcast. Great friend of mine, Ondra Berry. What's happening, sir?
Oh, nothing much. How you doing?
Doing great, man. I'm super, super excited for you. Happy for you. And with that being said, I got to get you on the podcast so that we can, expose what you're doing beyond the things that we do, that we've been doing, that we're going to do. And we'll get to that in a minute. But want to introduce, you just finished the film.
Yeah, just finished the film. It's been a long time coming, so definitely excited over here.
Go ahead, tell everybody the name of the film, and I guess I'll ask, how long did it take to get this thing done?
Far too long. It actually ended up taking like close to 5 years to finish.
Wow.
We ran into COVID. COVID shut us down for a while, and then when we did finish it, I believe a year after that, sent it off to distribution, and unfortunately, that distribution company we were with, they were getting sued at that moment. And so they held our film hostage for about a year and a half. So yeah, time just added up. We finally got it back. Had to make a decision whether we were just going to scrap the film or start over and edit it from the beginning. And so, obviously we wanted the people who were looking forward to the film, the actors, the crew, they deserved to see it. So we started over and finished up. And now we're back on track.
Independent film called Necropolis. Tell everybody what Necropolis is about.
Oh, did not hear you, Sean?
I hope he did. I said independent film named Necropolis. Tell everybody what Necropolis is about.
Yeah. The film's name is Necropolis. And so pretty much what it is it's a story that follows a soldier who's basically been tasked with protecting this kid and doesn't know why. And come to find out, he realizes that, they're being hunted and there's been this manhunt for them. And so he has to get this kid to a place called Sidar before time runs out to pretty much save the world from a faulty vaccine.
You have a
Ondra, did you see that movie that came out? I think it was earlier this year, Metropolis from Francis Ford Coppola.
You know what? I didn't see it. I heard a lot of people talking about it, and there were too many bad reviews for me, so I just decided not to check it out.
Yeah, it didn't hit the mark for me, but I did think it was interesting that it was about this dystopian future, and then Necropolis. Is there any similar in just the theme that kind of the theme of the film itself from that standpoint?
No, so it's actually the total opposite. And oddly enough, even before COVID hit, I wrote this script, essentially dealing with a bad vaccine that turns deadly. So it's more so a post-apocalyptic type film. So yeah, just the opposite.
The dystopia's already happened. This is after that. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
We have a trailer that you just finished up for Necropolis. We'll go ahead and show that trailer now, and then we'll talk a little bit more about that, and then kind of transition into round one. Let's see that trailer.
Cool.
I looked, and behold, a pale horse. Its rider's name was Death, and Hades followed him. And with Death were beasts of the earth.
What is this Sidar place everyone keeps talking about? Side R is the place that's going to save us all.
And now, with the recent discovery of the new NRG-12 vaccine, we have an opportunity. We have an opportunity to change the world.
Ain't y'all heard these woods ain't safe?
I'm not gonna make it.
Good. I'm tired of running.
Why is time so important?
I think Ethan's blood is the cure.
Today's a good day to die.
There it is. Necropolis will officially be out fall 2025. We're just, a couple months away from that. Andre, a couple more things before we let you out of here. One thing I know about you is you have a way of finding something unique and presenting that into your films. What is it? What unique quality does Necropolis have?
There's a lot. There's a lot of unique qualities in Necropolis. I strategically position a lot of different, like I said, Easter eggs in there, and but essentially there's a symbol. I don't want to give too much away, but there's a symbol in there that you will see pretty often, and if you don't pay attention, it'll kind of go over your head. But it also has to do, I wanted to put a message in there that not everything is what it seems. And sometimes, in the worst of situations, it brings out everybody's true character. So, a lot of unique stuff going on.
Well, a bit of Resident Evil vibes too. I felt like in that, yeah.
It is. And funny enough, there's been a lot of people who say it also resembles, I don't know if you guys saw The Last of Us, but has some vibes there too. A little bit different, but still pretty similar.
I know what you mean now too by the opposite of Metropolis, which was like, I know you didn't see the movie, Andre, but it was like this opulent dystopia, and then yours is straight apocalypse. Like there's no opulence, it's just chaos going on in the streets from this vaccine, right?
Right. And the kind of the different take I wanted to take was a lot of apocalypse movies don't show, the beginning stages of things happening. They kind of go into where everything's chaotic like this. Some people still have power. So I wanted to show kind of the steps leading up to it, as opposed to just jumping directly into the chaos, buildings falling apart. So it's a progressive film showing, the whole process of the apocalypse.
You guys got distribution? Yeah? Is he there?
What was that?
I said you have distribution for the film?
Yeah, we do. So we are currently distributed by Exodus Media Group for domestic only. Right now we're working on international distribution. So talking to a few companies, and once we get word on which one we want to go with, then we will have international distribution as well.
Yeah, and then the other side of all this is when is the premiere going to be? Do you know when? And when is this thing finally going to get out there?
What was that last part?
I said, the last question for Necropolis is, when do you expect to have the premiere?
Are you cutting out?
I'm sorry. When do you expect to have the premiere for this film?
Oh, premiere. Sometime in September. Like I said, we were shooting for the 24th, but we got a couple different dates. Like I said, all it is now just locking in a theater that works with the schedule. So yeah, probably sometime mid-September. Because like I said, I believe we're shooting to have the film go streaming probably late October.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully try to plan everything out perfectly so that when it drops, should be like a month later.
There it is. And then lastly, we got round 1. We're still waiting on we in our minds, Andre, we on round 7. We got about 7 of them in the bank, but we waiting to get one done. Where's round 1 at?
So round 1 is round 1 is crazy because it has these really high moments where, Sean, you already know, we get on the phone and we're like, hey, it's about to get funded. We got to get ready. And then it has its low points. But I think it is in a position now where all this time that's kind of gone by has given us a chance to, one, do a bunch of rewrites on the script, really do some great character development and kind of change some things around that I think make the film even better. So I can't complain on the time it's taken. But I do believe we're definitely in a spot where we should at least get funding by the end of the year and hopefully be shooting this thing next year. Yeah,
I kind of feel like the rewrites and the things that we've changed in the film, it kind of serves as comfort that it hasn't gotten funded yet. It's like, man, we've been waiting on this funding for about 2 years now, but at the same time, we've been able to really elevate this film, this script as a whole. And I think that for me, Andre, I want your perspective, but that's definitely comforted me at certain points where I'm like, my goal is about to become a reality to be in film, and it's just being slow, but we've been able to make some really big adjustments to this film. How's that been for you?
Yeah. Like I said, I think the hardest thing you run into with films is you want to make them look different. You want to do something that's not being done. And I know it's difficult to have an original idea. But I truly feel with round 1, it is an original idea. And kind of like you said, the time it's taken to get it to come together, I think was much needed. I don't know if we would have had the same love or the same anything for the film if it would have came out earlier. I know it would have been great to have it funded, a couple years ago, but do I think it would have made the impact I feel it will now? Probably not. So, like I said, as much time as it needs to take to really get to the point where it needs to be, I'm cool with it. And I love the changes that we've made. And like I said, I think it just makes for a better story.
I think, Sean, one of the biggest changes we've made, when he wrote the film, he wrote it.
What was that last thing?
He wrote the setting being in New York. We went from it being in New York to observing possibly Baltimore. Tank was doing this thing in Baltimore. There's a street component to this thing that really fits the mode of Baltimore. Then we got connected to some people down in Texas, Dallas specifically. We said, okay, this Dallas could make sense for a boxing film. Now we're looking at doing it right here in Las Vegas.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that works. So, has Sean had to have you had to reshoot some scenes already, Sean? Or will you have to soon?
Yeah, well, we haven't really shot anything. We're still waiting on the funding to come in.
Right.
We have shot some scenes just to kind of display
proof of concept kind of thing.
Yeah, well, beyond that, just also, the fact that I can
do this,
deliver and do this, being the lead in this film. Yeah, let's do that. Let's show everybody the clip. Yeah. Thank you. We'll show everybody the clip. We'll come back and then we'll wrap everything up with round 1.
Perfect.
I'm tired. Hey, you.
Hey,
What am I missing?
3, I think.
Is it true?
Boy, it's what true. Vince, where did you get this?
It doesn't matter.
No, it does matter. I asked you a question. Where did you get this?
6 years ago, it was just you and me, D. Trey is 6.
What do you want me to say?
Damn it, D! Is Trey my son? Yes or no?
Yes! But that doesn't give you a right to go out and get a damn DNA test behind my back!
When'd you plan on telling me, D, that I have a damn son? You didn't think that at some point with us getting back together, this was gonna come up?
You really want to get in this right now?
Entertain me.
Because you left.
No, you pushed me away.
I pushed you away? No. You were living your life, okay? I let you live your life, matter of fact. You wanted to go be this pro boxer, and that just wasn't a life for me.
I'm here, D, and I still be here. Yes, boxing was my focus, but you were always a part of the plan, D.
No. You know what? I'm gonna stop you right there because you have everything you could ever want in life. I mean, you're a champion. You got money, fame, groupies. And now why would you want to bring me and Trey into that life, huh?
Is that what you think of me, D?
Yes.
You right. I do have it all. And still, I'm right here in this damn living room fighting for this.
Man, I don't know, Vince. Look, we were kids back then, okay? Look, I'm sorry I didn't tell you.
I know. I'm sorry. I let my thoughts get the best of me, D. Clearly, you've done an amazing job with Trey.
Yeah.
I just want to be a part of that. Give me a chance, at least.
Okay. But don't make promises you can't keep.
I got it.
Makes me know I'll be safer if I can just bleed. Can I get a rain check? Can I get a rain check?
There it is right there. So round one, we've already introduced this to the PorterWay Podcast, to the world. I think that definitely fitting that we need to do it again and let everybody know that the budget's a little bit lower. And we're looking at doing this thing in Las Vegas. And Andre, last one for you. I spoke on the unique qualities and components that you bring to your film style. What unique quality did you bring to round one?
Yeah, so kind of going back on, what I said before with trying to make an original story and something that people have never seen. With round one, I already knew it was going to go into the market with people comparing it to Creed or comparing it to, Rocky or any other boxing film. And so I wanted to do something different. And part of that is showing from an amateur standpoint. Any boxing film you look at doesn't show what things can happen as an amateur. Typically you see the person, they go pro and then you see this amazing life. But what happens when an amateur has to come from the bottom and try to make his way to the top? That's one of them. And I didn't want the film to be boxed in. And someone saying, oh, this is just a boxing film or this is whatever. You can look at round one and I can guarantee you anybody who watches it, it's going to resonate with them differently. Some people will actually see this as a boxing film, which round one actually isn't a boxing film. Some people will go into it and say it's a love story. Some people go into it saying it's a redemption story and a story of second chances. Some people will say it's a relationship, showing, the close relationship between a coach and a boxer. Like I said, it just depends. But that's kind of what I wanted to do. Not make it fit into a box. And I'm pretty sure, when people see it, they'll feel the same way.
We got to let you go, but I got one more thing that I need you to do for me. Someone reached out to you after looking at the Necropolis trailer, and they had something to tell you. I thought it was kind of a prophetic message that was sent to
you.
you.
You went pretty low.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I just real quick. There was someone who reached out to you after seeing the Necropolis trailer, and they had some what I thought to be sounded to me like a kind of a prophetic message to you. Can you share that with everyone?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, can you
just a question after that?
Yeah, I was just saying, can you share that with everyone? What was said to you?
What was the question?
The
sorry,
fan,
that's not part I didn't hear.
I'm sorry. There was a fan that reached out to you after seeing the Necropolis trailer, and he had some pretty prophetic things to say to you. Can you share that with everyone?
Yeah. So after the trailer dropped, I had a person reach out to me and first said that they loved the trailer, but they went through my YouTube page. They saw round one and immediately said, "Hey, when does this come out?" And so I told him, there's no date yet. Still looking for funding. And the one thing he said that stuck out to him was the fact that it was a real boxer. And he looked up, thought it was just, for the trailer. But when he saw, Shawn plastered everywhere with round one, he immediately was. I'm sorry, what?
No, go ahead.
Oh, he was immediately intrigued by it and asked me, why did I use a boxer? And I said, again, there's something I wanted to do different. And I don't know if it's people being scared to use a real boxer for a boxing film. I don't know. I love taking risks. And, to me, I thought it was the best idea. I think it's a lot harder to teach somebody how to look like a real boxer than it is to teach somebody how to act. And that's one less thing that we have to do is to make Shawn look like a real boxer, So he praised it. He said that was an amazing decision, and it made him want to watch it even more. Not even just because he's seen Shawn's career, but just a bold move to use a boxer instead of using an actor to portray the character.
There it is. Well, everybody, again, Necropolis coming out this fall. You can stay tuned. I'll definitely keep you guys up on when the premiere is coming out. Also, Andre, just shout out your media handles, your YouTube and all that, so people can follow you. Shout out your media handles so people can follow you. I got one more time. Andre, can you shout out your media handles and your YouTube and all that so people can follow you?
I'll let him. Let me see. Oh.
Not gonna say it again. Oh,
yeah. You can find me on Instagram, Andre_the_dream. Anywhere else, Ondra Berry. On any other social media, TikTok, 5F Frameworks, YouTube, 5F Frameworks. Yeah, I think that's it.
Well, we appreciate you, big dog. We're gonna catch you later, all right? That right there is Ondra Berry, film writer, filmmaker, writer, director, actor, all the good stuff. Thank him for joining the PorterWay Podcast. This was a long first segment for us. We got two more for you guys when we get back, and we'll be with El Feroz Jr.
Had to break it. Sorry.
Welcome back to the PorterWay Podcast. We got El Feroz Jr. in the PorterWay Podcast today. What's up, Fernando Jr.? How we feeling?
Feeling good, Sean.
2 weeks away, huh? Give or take.
Yeah, 2 weeks, 13 days.
13 days. There it is.
Right.
Yeah, this is. I always tell people, every fight's your biggest fight. It's after you go back and you look at your body of work where you realize, like, we have those step-up fights. We have those fights to get us to certain points, so on and so forth. You're at that point now. Like, this really is kind of, for the sake of words, the make it or break it fight, the fight that's supposed to really just, take you from underneath the shadow that some people still have you under and things like that. Callum Walsh, right? Tell me your thoughts on Callum Walsh you taking on in September 13th in 2 weeks.
It's a huge opportunity. You couldn't ask for a bigger stage, I hold that with pride, and this has been, I know it sounds cliche, but literally my hardest camp. My dad is pushing me. Son, they're not gonna give it to you. You gotta throw more punches. I mean, Capetillo with the runs and my dad just getting into my mind and just pushing my body to limits that I never thought I could do. I have a tremendous team. I got a great momager. You know, I got a great lawyer, Charles. So it's all of us collectively working together, and I'm gonna seize my opportunity September 13th.
Me as a broadcaster, I'm like, man, I need that one. That's the one I need. I need to be on that car. I need to work that. When you saw that Canelo and Crawford were fighting, did you have thoughts like, I need to be on that car? You know, obviously you're on it, but you know, like, did you have an excitement about possibly fighting on this car, or did it just come to you?
No, I never thought I would ever do it. I thought they would have like a former world champion, like a Shakur, Emmy, you know what I mean? But God doesn't make mistakes. He gave me this opportunity. After my last fight, I called out Callum. He was one of the first ones that I called out. It made sense. Ireland, Mexico, you know, you got my dad's fans, my fans, and it's a do or die fight. And that's my mentality in this fight. It's either he goes up or I go up. And, you know, I know what I'm capable of. I just got to go out there and just show the world. So I'm excited.
I think it's music to the ears of someone wanting you to win this fight, that you're approaching it that way. Because you could fall into the mistake of, I'm 28, I'm undefeated. There will be more opportunities, but instead you're looking at it like this is kind of do or die when it comes to your career. Is that right? Is that how you're looking at it?
Absolutely. Yeah. I needed this as a breaking point. Like, I just feel, you know, with my age, this is the fight that's gonna put me on that threshold of top 10 in the world. And I really feel a Callum Walsh will have the respect, like, okay, maybe, you know, his dad's not just guiding him a little too much. Maybe he knows a little something. So, you know, there's a process to everything, but I just really feel my time is now. It couldn't have been any better. It couldn't have been any sooner. Like, right now, this is my moment. And I got Callum Walsh on my mind. I mean, I followed him. I want to see what he's eating. I want to see what time he's training. I'm a nut right now. So I'm just excited because I know he's Dana's boy. You know, he's the golden boy. Hey, they got plans for him.
Hey, Zittel, you see that chin come up? He said he's Dana's boy. That chin came up. Like you're accepting the challenge.
Yes, and it's East Side, and I've never been in this position. I've always, you know, been A side. Yeah. My dad, the legacy, the dynasty. Let's just go in there, do our thing. Right. Now it's like I'm seeing these comments. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, Walsh is gonna mop the floor with Vargas. You know, Walsh is too much. It's a whole nother level. It's too much power. This, that. We got a game plan for him. We got a game plan for him.
He's got a sense of the moment, Sean.
Yeah.
He has a sense of the moment.
Are you dreaming? Are you dreaming? You haven't dreamed?
I'm just visualizing. Not only am I dreaming, but I'm putting my hands to the plow. I'm working so hard.
No, I'm serious. Like, are you actually dreaming about the fight?
I am. I'm visualizing it. You know, I've never been. I don't think a lot of fighters have touched this atmosphere. Yourself, my dad, have experienced huge moments like this. You've been in the ring with Crawford, and for everybody to come for you guys is different. I mean, it's damn near gonna be that because it's the fight right before Canelo, so they're on their way out. I'm taking this. Next up.
Good for you.
A Billy Martinez fight too. You guys
I'm the co-main.
Damn. That's a huge. Like,
huge.
Well, you're being so self-aware about this moment and honest with yourself about the stakes and everything. So when you see that he's a 3-1 favorite, do you see why? I mean, you have a good amateur record. His is more extensive, but they got him favored.
Yeah.
Do you see why they have it that way? Or
I don't care.
Yeah.
You know, Vegas loses all the time, and Vegas is gonna lose. And I just feel, you know, he keeps saying, oh, you know, I fought everyone all over the world, and, you know, Vargas is a stepping stone. All right, we're going to just have to see. Some of the best amateurs have not converted to the best of pros. So you may have fought, you know, people from Russia and all these in the amateurs. That's 3 rounds. You know, we're fighting a 10-round fight. My dad is cooking up a great game plan, and I'm coming in confident. It's okay. This B-roll, has brought another side of me where in my mind, I got to be the last one throwing punches. I got to be the last one, you know, with my body more composed. It's just so different,
But
this fight.
He did that with Sean Garcia.
He did.
He seemed to see, like, understand, I got to out-hustle this guy. He did it. So you
Yes.
feel like you're in the same position your younger brother was in?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Just, you know, just in a different time. And I just feel they're overlooking me. They're overlooking me so much. And this is what boxing's about. When people don't believe in you, you make people believe in you. So I'm so excited for this one.
What are they missing? What did they miss?
They're just gonna see, you know. There's plans for him, you know. He's younger than me. I started a little later. It's okay. Like my dad says, there's not so much wear and tear on my body, but you know, I'm a boxer puncher. I'm smart in there. I establish my jab. I use feints. I'm not just gonna go in there. You hit me, I hit you, and you know, I feel with all these other guys, they've respected Callum a little too much. You know, they shake his hand, and you know, it's a fight. So overlook me. Put the money behind Callum. I'm believing in myself. And before anyone believes in you, before anyone believed in my dad that he was going to be the youngest junior middleweight champion in boxing history, he believed in himself. Mm-hmm. And even my mom would be like, but babe, what if it doesn't work? My dad goes, it's gonna work. Like, you just have to know. There's nothing in my mind. I'm getting my hand raised. I have to stop him, I feel. I have to stop him or knock him out. If it goes to scorecards, there's a business side of it, and I feel they could give it to him.
Also, stylistically, he is sharp on the outside.
He's sharp.
Is it a case where, you know, from a technical standpoint, you got to be more the puncher than the boxer a little bit? I know you can't give away too much.
Yeah, I can't say too much, but I'm going to go in there and do what I want to do when I want to do it. And it doesn't matter if he tries to come out guns loaded and try to just brawl with me. I want to calm the pace down. Even if the fans, you know, want to see war and they want to see action, I'm going to do what my dad sends me to be in there first, intelligent, use my smarts, and then you know, start picking them apart. So,
my first round against Terence Crawford at the Michelob Ultra Arena, the first round, by the end of that first round, probably like 15, 20 seconds left in the first round, people were booing. Ooh. Because they thought that I was going to run across the ring and it was going to be this thing, and I heard people boo. Yeah. This is also advice to you as well, but I heard people booing, and I don't condone boos. That's not, when I'm in the ring, we're not booing. But I knew with this one, I couldn't go at this kid the way that I've gone at other people. I'm doing my thing, and I hear the boos, and I said to myself, I said, y'all going to have to, I can't do what I always do. Y'all gonna have to calm down. Yeah. We'll get it going at some point. I didn't allow those boos to affect me. I learned, because as a kid, when I heard anything, it was like, go get them. Yeah. You know, I learned from that how to not allow the crowd to control me. Have you been put in that position before where you've, like, you know, playing to the crowd? I know you've played to the crowd before. Have you been to that point where you got to say, no, I can't do that tonight with y'all?
Of course, because, you know, even being at different gyms, you want to prove something. Or if there's a lot of people there, or you see people, you know, on social media coming up in the ranks, they're undefeated, you're undefeated. So it's like, okay, we're finally going to spar. So you want to kind of throw down, but I won't know until I get there. And that's great advice. I appreciate that, because you could definitely be like, oh, they want to see a war? Let's go. Yeah. You're kind of like how Conor Ben went guns loaded with Eubank. But if you were to just calm down a little bit, because you guys kind of have the same style a little bit, just, you know, very good hand movement. That's right, Sean. But you are better. I'll say that here on the Porter Podcast. Sean is better. But you didn't allow the crowd to dictate you. I was actually at that fight. Oh, yeah. My dad called your father after the fight. Yeah. And, you know, they exchanged words, but I know my dad said, hey, whatever happened. But the crowd, they don't know what goes on with the father and son team, and it's worked for you guys. So it was a special moment. I know that was a really big fight, but this is my first big fight, so I just won't know until I'm there. But I could just visualize and just kind of go over it in my head.
I love, and I'm sure you love as well, I love the southpaw versus southpaw.
Yeah.
That, to me...
And they both got power.
I feel like there's a lot of times where they match up these fights, and they put these fights in different points throughout the night, and sometimes that co-main ain't what it's supposed to be to the main. This one right here gonna be sexy.
Yeah.
This
sexy.
This co-main event is about to be sexy. Cause we got two young guys. I know you're 28. You like, oh, I'm 28. You know, I started looking.
Okay.
I don't give a damn about none of that. Your dad is exactly right. You're preserved. You know what I mean? You ain't got the wear and tear. You don't have the mental wear and tear. You don't have the emotional wear and tear. You know where I was at when I was 28. I mean, like you're in a really good place. But you're going up against a 24-year-old. Neither one of y'all like I always say, you don't know no better.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is when the fists start flying and things are going, there's no thought process to back down. Mm-hmm. And that's why I think that this fight is. That's why I had you on. I'm like, yo, people need to make sure that they ready for this co-main event. Yeah. They say get your popcorn for the main. Yo, get your nachos or your pizza for the co-main. This one's gonna be good.
No, you always been on my ear. You know, I know sometimes you come to the gym and whether your presence is known or not, whenever we see each other at fights or whatever, we feel the love. So Shawn, we appreciate, you supporting the dynasty, you tuning in and just always being like that fly on the wall for us.
We just gotta keep it real, man. we both think Callum Walsh gonna win, you know what I mean? No,
it's okay. I mean, if you think that, I gotta prove you wrong.
I'm just messing with you, but that being said, I did watch him.
Yeah, he's a great fighter.
But I watched him because of exactly what you said right there. I literally turned him on. This is the PorterWay Podcast. Yeah. We already know I'm friends with the boxing world.
Yep.
I'm friends with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I tell people all the time when it comes to Canelo and Crawford, yes, my boy, but I got to be realistic because I have a job to do. So
makes sense.
My number one job is to always look out for you and give you anything that I got for you. So I turned him on like, let me see what this kid got. What can I give young Feroz? And I watched with that intent, and I'm like, yo, this dude got something.
Yeah, he can fight.
This dude can fight.
He can fight.
Y'all fight a lot alike, in my opinion. What you think?
Yeah, he. I think he seems, from when I watched the tape, have a little bit better idea of his distance, keeping guys on the end. But I think you might be a little bit more explosive and heavy-handed.
Okay.
So I think you might have to catch him in between shots. But we'll see. It's so much easier said than done from where I'm sitting, right? But it's a good-ass fight.
No, you definitely.
Southpaw.
How much had you watched him before you called him out?
I know he was Tom Loeffler's main guy. I didn't really watch too much. But as I was getting closer to Korea, and they were already telling me kind of a little bit before, like, hey, Callum. Without looking over Korea, I was like, okay. So I just started seeing a little bit of his clips, and, he gets guys out of there pretty quick. Granted, he hasn't fought the opposition or the skill level. I think the skill level is everything. I mean, he hasn't fought anyone with the same skill level as him. We both got power, right? You said he fights from the outside, but I don't think he knows his middle distance or his inside game a little too much. So without speaking too much up into it, we got a great game plan, and I just feel that, the best Walsh and the best Vargas Jr. will show up, and it's a great fight for the fans. It's going to be excitement.
Yeah, they both lead hand low, southpaw. He'll pick his up. He'll pick his up sometimes, right?
I'm sorry. I'm super excited for this one because I really do. I want you to tell me, like, when you watched them, did you see yourself? What did you see when you watched them? Because when I turned on, I started watching them, I'm like, these guys fight a lot alike. And they're both. I was like, they're both southpaw. I was like, Vargas. Yeah, I was like, yo, they both south. I like it.
Yeah,
I like it. What'd you think?
It's good. He could hit great with both hands, but he starts really, really strong early. So I just feel he's used to getting everyone out of there. And granted, it's great. I mean, I know when they feel his power, but we've been hitting neck exercises every single day. We understand I'm gonna get hit.
Right.
He's gonna get hit.
Yeah, like this.
I'm walking like this like Canelo, like Adrian Broner.
But is it two guys fair to say that haven't went to deep waters, if at all, and now you both may experience it for the first time against each other at a real level?
This is the battle of the untested, I feel.
Yeah.
Granted, my last fight, Korea, they thought he was going to blow me out the park. Vargas Jr. He's just cherry picking. His daddy's just protecting him. He fought Janibek, he fought Munguia. He just has experience. Now, knowing I spar all these guys in the gym, of course, it's very different. You're going to be with the fight nerves and just in a real fight. But Carlos Adames, years ago, Shawn Porter, Ugas, Chris Eubank Jr.,
Terence
broke
Crawford.
my rib, Terence Crawford.
Yeah.
I mean, the list just goes on and on. I'm not scared to get in there. And I want to, even this camp, I had Ron Ellis. This guy fights at 68, fought Benavidez. First couple rounds, he's throwing everything. Every single time I spar, it's like this. This guy's gonna try to knock me out. They're not working, bro. So I get the free hand. First time I spar him, he's. I'm like, okay, it's goes. But I want that. I said, Dad, I need him every single time. So we had Ron Ellis. I mean, he does not back down. That's Mi Gallo Negro right there. That guy goes to the body. He doesn't care. He's relentless. He smiles, talks smack. And I feel that's how Callum's gonna be. Callum's, you see Callum, once Callum receives a little bit, he just kind of like, he's like, come on, let's go. And that's in his blood too, the fighting Irish. But don't get it twisted. That Mexican blood is, you might see a little bit of it too. I'm gonna be smart. But those Mexican jeans, los pantalones mexicanos, let's go, baby.
Co-main event right there. Fernando Vargas Jr. against Callum Walsh. It's going down September 13th. Yes. Co-main event to the Canelo versus Crawford fight.
We got to pick his brain a little bit.
I'm about to.
Okay, I'll make it short.
Yeah, go ahead. You lead off.
No,
go ahead.
Well, you mentioned all the people you sparred. You sparred Terence Crawford and played him at basketball too.
He's so competitive. He does not like losing in anything. And I like it. That's the way he feels. Like, that's why it's going to be a great fight, because he just doesn't want to lose in anything, like, at all. So he's a competitor. Who do you got, Sean? I want to know from your perspective. I think Canelo. Come on, that. You don't think he's gonna hit him in the arm or something like that? Ron Ellis hit me in the arm. I was like, I know who you got that from. I couldn't even use it. You remember that, Dad? I was like, oh my gosh.
You couldn't hit him with the B-ball?
I think I caught hematoma. I promise you, on my arm. I was like, how do you get that on your arm? But
I think that this is
tough, huh?
It is. It's a tough one to call because I think, for the first time, both these guys are looking at somebody that they can't make a mistake against. I think the style contrast, I don't know if you saw the last episode, but I just think it's a beautiful style contrast. It's not the same, but it's different. It's the same, but it's different from your fight. Their style contrast is different because they don't have the same style, and it's like one is gonna clash and one is gonna get the better of the other. I don't think this fight's gonna be a back and forth situation. I think it's gonna go one way or the other.
Really? So super one-sided?
Super one-sided. I don't think that. Okay. Obviously, we know the one who has the ability to make adjustments is Crawford. We have literally never ever seen Canelo do anything else. He's not gonna sit back and catch and counter. He's not gonna come up. He's not gonna do anything different. You know what I mean? So I think if Canelo starts to do this, but yes, he does have the ability to change some things.
Sean, what about
going back the other way?
What about the Austin Trout fight, the first Golovkin fight, who was a
That's a Canelo years ago.
Yeah, I know.
Remember
we haven't seen that. Right.
I don't remember those fights.
I mean, might as well talk about the 19-year-old, because it's this Canelo now, it's just more like jab, overhand.
It was those fights. So those fights were the experiences.
Zero chance he tries to bring any of that stuff out again.
I don't believe so.
I don't think so either, but I'm just...
I don't think he has that gear anymore, personally.
I don't either.
Because of his age.
Him funny, because he's an older,
35, about 34, going on 35, or
34.
is 35.
But
he
he's
has a
older
lot of fight,
because he's had like 60, 70
almost.
fights now, almost 70 fights.
Yeah. He went pro 15, 14, something like that, right?
Yeah.
See how protected you were? See how protected you were? So I think it's going to be a great fight. He thinks that it could be a dog fight. I don't think it's going to be a dog fight. Are you still feeling that way?
It could. I'm feeling less like that. I'm feeling less like that because I think Crawford is going to is not coming in to fight like Caleb Plant or Billy Joe Saunders. I think Crawford's coming to counterpunch with bad intentions. But I think the way the fight becomes anticlimactic is if Crawford, the great Terence Crawford, feels something early in the fight that's different than anything he's ever felt in the lower weights, and it makes him change his game plan. It makes him go from, I was gonna take a little bit more chances with my counterpunching, and now that I felt that power, I'm gonna have to switch it up and box a little bit more. And if Crawford reverts to that, that's where you get the anticlimactic fight. So, but I don't know about that.
Crawford's strong.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
He is strong. He's like, one of those, like, skinny, strong dudes. How are you so strong? He's one of those. He's just like, you know, I sparred him. Of course, his skill level was way better than mine, but I just thought I was able to kind of move him a little bit, or he knows how to use your strength against you, and I just feel he could get Canelo frustrated. You've seen Canelo pick people up and just get frustrated. So I think it's gonna be a tough fight, but I feel Canelo, he should stop him 10th, 11th round, my opinion.
Why stop him?
The weight, I just think it's almost, what, 3 weight classes?
Yeah.
Terence is, I don't know. If he does it, I'm cool. I'm so cool with Terence. Like, we see each other at fights, and you know, we always like show each other love. You know, we don't get too along with his stablemates, you know, the Davis brothers, the Vargas brothers all day. But he doesn't care about that. He has a lot of respect for my dad. Funny thing is, he does this watch thing that my dad does with us, with him and his sons. So my dad has a Rolex, and underneath it, engraved, it says Fernando Vargas Jr. on all of his jewelry. His cross piece, it says Amado on it. So he's like, he saw it at the fights one time. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
So now his like Rolex, it says his son's name on it, and so Crawford's really cool. I mean, it's nothing against him. I just feel Canelo's the better fighter. I feel. But we'll see.
The fans are gonna say it's not cause la raza, right?
No. I love Crawford. I just feel it's a little too much weight.
All right, don't say nothing else. Love you, big dog. Good luck. Good luck to Callum Walsh too. May the best man win. I'm super excited for that one. Dang. I had a couple of things I wanted to do. I don't have the time to do it. Darn it. Listen. All right, just bear with me. I'm sorry. We're doing a post-fight show right here, September 14th, Sunday, September 14th, 11 a.m. Just keep looking at my social media and everything else. That's the light announcement. We're going to come back to it next week, and we got some time. This is going to be open to the public. We got the Nevada Boxing Hall of Fame involved, so we will have Hall of Famers here. Hopefully your dad will bless us with his presence. Hopefully you'll be here with some sort of belt blessing us with your presence as well. All that being said, motivational message before I get out of here. Band-Aids or stitches? What are you using? Are you using Band-Aids or stitches? Let me explain real quick, right? So here's the Band-Aid. Something bad just happened, and you just turn your back to it like it ain't happened. Something bad just happened, and I'll take care of it later. When is later? The Band-Aid. We talked about it, but there's no resolve there. The Band-Aid. The Band-Aid is you're covering something up, but you actually didn't take care of it. The stitches. Getting into therapy, the stitches, actually vocalizing how you feel and what's going on and what needs to happen moving forward. The stitches, sitting down with someone that you've hurt or has hurt you or something has gone on and actually talking through the situation. The stitch, all right, when that thing heals, it's new skin, it's new, it's gone. You need some stitches. Don't mess with the Band-Aid, y'all. This is the PorterWay.